Hello engineers, welcome back to our channel. Today we have an exciting topic for you. The visa options available to engineers. In this video, I will talk about all the visa options available to you whether you're onshore or offshore, along with the skills assessment requirements by Engineers Australia. My name is Ashani Yapa. I'm a registered migration agent here in our head office in Brisbane, Australia. First up, we'll discuss the skilled migration visas, which are highly sought after by all engineers. There are three primary visa options. Skill Independent, subclass 189. This is a permanent residency visa that you apply independently. Second one is Skilled Nominated Visa, subclass 190. This is again a permanent visa where you get 5 points from your nominating state. Last one is Skilled Work Regional Provisional Visa, subclass 491. This is a provisional visa granted for 5 years. You get 15 points from your nominated state, and after living in any regional postcode in your nominated state, you can apply for permanent residency through subclass 191. All these visas are known simply as GSM, General Skill Migration Visas. These are point-based visas where you require to get 65 points to be able to apply for an EOI. Watch this extensive breakdown video which I'll leave a link to in the description, as this is a video in itself, then you can understand. Go to our website to calculate your points. This will take about 3 minutes to do so, that you have an idea where you stand competitively. You see, even if you make 65 points, this doesn't guarantee that you will get an invitation from the state. So you have made the 65 points to be able to submit your EOI or expression of interest. The next important phase will be to do your skills assessment. This is done by the Assessing Authority Engineers Australia. You must arrange your skill assessment well before you intend to lodge your expression of interest or the EOI. Engineering skills assessments requirement changes based on the country you received your qualification, type of qualification, your occupation, and whether your qualification is accredited. Based on these factors, you can decide which pathway to apply for your skills assessment. There are 5 different pathways you can choose from. They are Australian Qualification Pathway, Washington Accord, Dublin Accord, Sydney Accord, and Competency Demonstration Report or the CDR Assessment Pathway. Finally, unless you studied in engineering in Australia, you will need to achieve 6 in each band in IELTS academic or equivalent before you submit your skill assessment. Right, now that your skills assessment is done, we submit your EOI and wait for your invitation. This is actually can be a very anxious time for some of us, and we highly recommend that you seek professional advice. Agents will keep you well informed of any updates or any requests that the DHA is requesting to complete your progress. Once your invitation is granted, we gather your documentations for the visa application phase. Next, we apply for your visa application. So this is it for skill migration, and now we will explore the employer-sponsored visa options for engineers looking to work in Australia. There are 3 main employer-nominated pathways available. Number 1 is 482 or Temporary Skill Shortage Visa. Some people call it the TSS. The second one is subclass 186, Employer-Nominated Scheme Visa. And the last one is Employer-Sponsored Regional Provisional Visa, which is subclass 494. Unlike General Skill Migration, these visas require your employer to sponsor you, to be prepared for nominating you. This is normally done in 3 steps. First step is sponsorship, second step is nomination, and third step is the visa application. Your future sponsor will be in charge of step 1 and 2, and step 1 and 2 in rare cases can be done at the same time, that is if we need to. For a detailed breakdown, we have a collection of videos that also you can find in the description below if you want to learn more. These are the ENS visa subclasses available to engineers in Australia, as I explained before. So the subclass 482, it's a temporary visa. It lets an employer sponsor a suitable skilled worker to fill a position that they can't find suitably skilled people. It's a temporary visa, can be granted up to 4 years. And the second one is subclass 186. That is a permanent visa. With the visa you come to Australia with permanent residency. Subclass 494, that actually enables regional employers to address the skill shortages by sponsoring skilled workers where employers can't source any appropriate workers from Australia. Again, can be granted for 5 years, and if you work for 3 years, then you can apply for permanent residency. Now let's talk about special pathway for engineers with exceptional talent, the Global Talent Visa, better known as the GTI. It's for internationally recognized talents around the world. So if you have a track record of exceptional talent, for example, helping develop space rovers for Mars, having publications, leading the engineers industry, this pathway is one to look at. We have a global talent questionnaire in the description for you to fill in, and we can determine if GTI visa is right for you, because it's not for everybody. Last but not least, there is another great visa option that gets overlooked that is available to our recent engineering graduates. Subclass 476, Skilled Regional Graduate Visa. If you're under 31, graduated from a certain engineering discipline in the last 2 years, your qualification is accredited under the Washington Accord, you are eligible for this 18-month temporary visa that allows you to come to Australia for work or plan your PR pathway options that we discussed earlier. So there you have it. Engineers, a breakdown of the migration visa options available to you in Australia. Whether you choose to skill migrate, employer sponsorship or global talent visa, Australia has a pathway for engineering careers. Remember, visa requirements and skill assessment criteria can change. So it's essential to consult a migration agent, and it's always handy to keep an eye out on Engineers Australia website. That's a great resource for anyone. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel for more valuable insight. Thank you so much for watching, and best of luck with your engineering journey in Australia.